Hello everybody, this is Nanobyte Ghost aka Giscard. We're going to talk about Skyrim, my modding, Patreon, all kinds of stuff whilst I play this. So if you want to just minimise it and listen to what's being said, do that. You know, if you want to see some stuff, then just keep watching. I have been testing the mods and stuff and they all work. Every single one of my mods seems to work fine. It's the Return to Helgen, Grimoire, that kind of thing. I haven't tried Solitude yet because this is a new character. So yeah, we'll see how that goes anyway. Right, but I'm just going to walk around and talk. Now, why am I using Patreon and what's the effects of that? Well, Patreon pays for things. It's funding. If I want to do voice packs and I want to hire professional voice actors, it's your Patreon donations that are going to do it. Right, I've already registered as a business in the UK, listed myself as security and media, so this kind of thing is going to be legit. Taxes will be paid, profits will be made. I'll be able to keep the profits if I want to, or reinvest them into anything I like. There'll be no comeback, no issues. It's all done properly. Who's this?
I've been looking for you. A letter from... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So yeah, right. So if you subscribe to Patreon and you choose to donate money that way, £1, £2, £3 a week, over time it's going to build up because I tend to leave the money in there to build up. And when it gets to a certain amount, I'll see how much it'll cost to do the voice work for one of my mods, and I'll just hire a bunch of professional voice actors to do it. Then we'll release a voice pack for my file. Basically, a BSA you just drop into the data folder, and it'll update all the voice work. But the thing to remember is, I'm not a professional. Once I start getting money from Patreon, I will become a professional. But in order for all of that to work, you have to donate through Patreon. Otherwise, I will have to start charging for the voice work I'll be paying for. So if I wanted to make a voice pack for my mods, that's my work, that's my copyright, that's my property. I can sell that to you, right? Says, but I don't want to. I'd rather Patreon pay for it. In which case, you donate to Patreon, and I then release the voice pack for free. Maybe include it in a future edition of the mod so it's automatically there. In the meantime, making mods the old way says would just be, having fans produce the voice work. I'll be doing the voice work. It'll be done on the cheap, so to speak, with Patreon paying for any upgrades and anything that needed to be done to make things better. So if you don't like the voice work, if you've got issues, now's your chance to put your money where your mouth is. Subscribe to Patreon and help me make these mods better. Or you can just keep your mouth shut. Because the option's on the table now. Patreon has opened that door for us all, and we can now either open it and walk through it, or we can keep our mouth shut because we don't want to spend any money. Now, I'm going to show you some tricks here, and I'm not some tricks. I'm going to show you some of the features of my mods as we walk around and just explore. You may or may not know some of them, Says it's like a modder's eye view of his own mods. Right now I'm just exploring and mapping things out. So we're just chilling basically. So let's just have a quick nosy, shall we? By the way, I've noticed when I got to about level 8 or 9, everything seems to get substantially harder. Now if you look at me, I'm in heavy armour with a whopping great big sword, which doesn't appear to be appearing in the game. That's better. Right, with a whopping great big sword. So you'd expect me to do quite well. But I didn't. I was getting my ass handed to me. Talking of which, just in case... Ooh, my stomach. Ooh, deer hides. Lockpicks. 2 venison. We need venison to get into the Hunters Guild in Return to Helgen. Yep. If you haven't noticed, there's a Hunters Guild in Return to Helgen, do a search. In fact, I'll show you in a minute. Hawk of Tusk. Yeah, 2 venison. Wolf pelt. Goat hide. So I can't really carry much when I'm carrying all this armour, so... There's quite a bit on these guys, isn't there? Oh, mind you, I've got rid of all my ore. I seem to be a bit better. I've already read that one. 25, yeah. Right, let's go back to Helgen, shall we? That's it, level up first and then go back to Helgen. Stamina, no, not stamina, health. Right, I'm trying to do smithing and other things. No, what's that? Is that? No, I'm miles away from that. Right, heavy armour then. Well fitted. I'm not even near that, am I? Well, that one. Fists of steel. No. Okay. Actually, bows, archery. I need to get archery up. Yeah, put first point in that. Right, we're going to go back to Helgen now. We'll see if I can join the Hunters Guild. Well, Hunters Lodge. Because I've got venison now, so let's try it. Helgen is actually quite a good place when you fully upgrade it. There's lots to do there. There's merchants, all kinds of stuff, and the Hunters Lodge is a special one for archers. Because it's hunting, isn't it? So it's night time. I hope it's still open. It might not be. But let's just sort out some of this leather first. There we go. Right, let's try and get in here. Right, it's still open. There he is. Stop.
Need something?
I have your venison. Can I join the
Very
lodge?
good. You do have the skills we're looking for. Welcome to the hunting lodge. Now you are a member, you can do jobs for the lodge and use the spare bed downstairs. Check with me for hunting jobs. Our rates are better than you might expect. Usually prices around here are very low.
See this? Ask about salmon meat, venison, hawk meat. Basically, you go hunting for these, right? So whatever you want to do. If I want to do goats, for instance.
I
Right.
need 10 legs of goat for a client. Let me know if you can fill the order.
You see? Same with that. So now we can do jobs for them. And since the anniversary edition has added fishing, if they do salmon meat, that might mean player's chest. That's handy. Says that might mean we can now use some of that properly. You know, the fishing to fish for salmon and whatnot. So let's get rid of some of this. Oh, madness though. Yeah. Right. Okay, we can sell everything else. Right, anyhow, it says, so yeah, get a fishing rod, go fishing for salmon. Instead of having to swim to get it, which is what used to happen. Oh, anyhow, we're going to go across to the man now, because I've already done the man quest, which involves talking to the barman in the Helgen Inn, and he tells you about the quest and starts it. But we're going to go down here. I'm just going to pick up the ore. Now this set on a timer, right? So every so often it should add, when able to run, should add more ore to it.
Oh, I've got your back. I am sworn.
Thing
to
is
carry
though,
your
one of the
burdens.
things I've noticed about this is the timer, it doesn't seem to be running in the way I expected it to run. Not too sure why, but it might be something that Bethesda's changed that makes the timers no longer
Lead on.
function correctly. They just seem to be going a lot faster. They still work, it's just that everything's not delayed anymore. Also, when they said that they'd changed the thing so you don't get spammed at the beginning, I think they're talking about their own products, nobody else's. Mine is appearing exactly when they're supposed to be appearing. So yeah,
I've got your back. All right, what is it?
that's
What do you
another.
need? Still here. I am at your command.
Want this back.
Lead on.
Right, iron. Oh yeah, it's bollocks. Yeah, it's not nuggets,
Still
is it?
here.
I mean, it's not.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Pain in the ass. Right, okay then. Okay, let's go. No, not that. You can have that as well. Right,
Let's get going then.
we'll go over here and we've got to change it all to ingots. Why did I put this all over here? What a pain in the
Still
ass.
here.
Right,
I am at your command.
right, okay, here we go. I've got a few mods installed that give you experience when you do anything to do with crafting, which is the way it should have been, I think. But you do get a combination like here. I can use this to make lockpicks, and then I can basically break down the lockpicks back into ingots. So you get a cycle going where you can just go around and around and around making stuff, which is probably a bit of a cheat. So that's probably why they didn't do it. I personally don't do that, but still, it's there. I mean, there's the lockpick right there, like 70 odd. I can do that, and just break it down and get experience for it, and make the lockpicks and get experience for it. That takes forever. I need to get the thing up. I like the some of the higher level armour, and also thinking I might do the pickpocketing, because if you get to a certain thing on that, if you get to 50, you can get the 100 carrying capacity. At which point,
I'm right behind you.
yes, at which point you can the heavy armour is
How
much
can I
easier
serve
to
you, my
wear.
Thane? I am at your command.
Yes, we know. Just right, where are we? Ingots. I can't even see them. Right in front of me. Oh, there we go. I don't want to equip it. I want to give it. Right.
You lead,
Okay.
I'll follow.
Now we head back here, try and do a bit of crafting and increase the skill thing. I think we're going to have to do a bit of archery just to improve the skill set in that area,
Still here.
because I need to be a decent bowman
I
in
am
this.
sworn to carry your burdens.
Trouble is, you want to do the lockpicking, not lockpicking, pickpocketing, you need to be stealthy. That means taking stealth, which means I'm suddenly a stealthy, heavy armoured barbarian, which isn't the character I'm trying to run. So I think I'm going to have to give that one a miss. Right.
You lead, I'll follow.
So I figured, actually, I think there's a tower thing somewhere up north, isn't there, where I can use to actually help with that thing. It's going to take some time, isn't it? I don't know who did this thing here, but I think that's about the same as a dagger. So whoever did the, because I didn't do well, this bit here, the crafting thing, that's from a different mod. Useful, very useful. $25 lockpicks from one ingot. Right, yeah. Anyhow, yeah, I can run now. Level up. Stamina. No, not bothered about one-handed weapons. Let's take a point on sneak. This is why I need it though, really. No, it's this one. Still not, it's too early for that one, isn't it? Lock picking though. Enchanting might be a good one to get eventually. So basically I can't add anything to any of the ones I want to add to. About this. I thought that was already on 50. Anyhow, looks like we need one more. What we got then? No, that's going to have to be done later. So I'll save that point back then. Now, where are we going now then? Where are we going now? Let's go to Whiterun, sell a few bits, and then maybe go hunting some dragons. There we go, Dawnguard.
You there. The Dawnguard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing. Ha! Ezron's going to like.
By the way, if you're doing the Dawnguard, there's a bug, right? The main character, I can't remember her name, disappears if you stop. Yeah, I know, love. It says it disappears if you stop to do other things. So your best bet with that is to finish the plot. You know, go from beginning to end. Don't mess about. Don't wait. Just get the plot over and done with as fast as possible. Not only saves your men from being wiped out by vampires or merchants and stuff, but it also means that the bug doesn't strike. I actually like being a werewolf sometimes. But anyway, it says Yeah, do Dawn Guard all the way through, don't mess about with that. I like to play specific characters, and I found when I get to say level 40, my character's usually maxed out, and anything I take then is taking my character away from what I wanted to do. Like this is a heavily armoured two-handed weapon type character, and I haven't done any pickpocketing to improve it, because then it takes it in a thiefy direction. And if you're suddenly a jack of all trades, then basically you're not really living with the limitations of the character you've chosen. And the limitation here is space, lots and lots of space, you know, needed for armour. So, oh, that's great, isn't it? I can't disenchant it anyway, I could have sold it all along. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, the limitation of this guy is he's not got a shield, his attacks are going to be slow and cumbersome, but he's going to cause a massive amount of damage when he does them. Right, so let's go and try our hand at killing the dragon. So we're going to go over here. I don't know, it's not even registered there, is it? We're going to go and kill the ones down there. I'm not too sure why that one's selected. Is that identify crystal? Yeah. First lessons. Right, okay, that's it. Venison, right. Now, if you get 10 of anything, you can go back to the Hunters Guild, or Hunters Lodge, so it's this way, and sell it. Because you're a hunter, and that's a way of earning money. All my mods tend to increase the number of ways you've got of earning money and the things you can do. Like for instance, necromancers. Necromancer Guild in Solitude allows you to be a necromancer. The Mages Guild makes being a mage a lot more fulfilling. The Hunters Lodge in Return to Helgen basically allows you to be a hunter. So you get the idea. You get to do a lot of different professions with my mods. They all add support for it, and as well as backstories and quests. So yeah, you know, it's worth it. I'm sure there's a dragon up there somewhere. Well, look at that, see? Remember the, oops. Ooh, he's sneaky. Yeah, goats are one of the things we need to kill, but I'm not charging down there because the body will just skate all the way down to the bottom of the hill. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to check this path out. There it is. I knew there's a dragon up here. I think this one's accessible via cave, if I remember right. But yeah, anyhow, you get to do all different characters. That's one of the benefits of my mods when you look deeply into it. I don't mind this guy being a bit of a hunter because he has to get his bow skill up. It's going to be needed. And at the same time, you know, this is getting a bit of money. My neighbour's got his music on again. I've been in this flat a year now, and I've been listening to Whitney Houston every single day, coming through the floorboards beneath me. He literally plays Whitney Houston's Bodyguard every day. There's just something strange about that. There's skeletons here, if I remember right. There we go. Should be more than one. That's a skill I won't be using very often. Oh, what's this? Ooh, nasty. Oh, you know. Yeah, anyway, says the Patreon thing is quite a good idea because players who are really bothered about such things could now help bring it about, help bring the voice packs about, help bring better videos about, help improve things generally. I mean, my own computer here is actually quite old. Like I said, being a carer didn't allow for much money to upgrade things or pay for things. Now I'm in work, it's a lot easier for me to do that. But still, it's got to get in line with everything else. So Patreon helps speed things up quite a lot. Of course, I get an indication about how desperate people are to see changes now. Because if they help, I'll know they're serious. If they don't help, I'll know it's just tough. Come down here, little dragon. I know you want to. That's it. Land, land. Thank you. Hide from the dragon! Everybody hide from the dragon! Oops, alright. Kill the dragon! Everybody kill the dragon! Dragonborn here. Time to kill dragons. Dragon dead! Yes! Thank you, thank you. Kill the dragon. Me, Dragonborn, killed the dragon again because I'm just absolutely epic. With a little help from the little woman here.
Huh?
Oh, that's one. Now we've done that. I think there's another one round here. But I think we'll go back to here. Just disenchant a few things first. Maybe get rid of some of the dragon bones. But yeah, Dragonborn, yeah. I really like the Solstheim one. That's why this character's a dark elf. Because when I go over to Solstheim, I'm planning on setting a character up there as a bit of a Raven Guard. Is it Raven Guard? No, I'm thinking of 40k. Red Guard, not Red Guard. I've forgotten. My mind's a blank. But I'm setting her up as a guard over there in Raven Rock. Okay. I do want to get the enchanting up a little bit because I want to be able to enchant some of this stuff. Not quite in character, but it does allow for me to make a better character. Because you can't necessarily get the enchantments you want, and sometimes a couple of bearding enchantments, you know, use beard enchantments, work wonders on heavier builds. Anybody remember hopping around like this in Oblivion? Try and get your various skills up. Until eventually you were leaping entire buildings in a single bound and breaking your legs on landing. Yeah, that never gets old.
Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
You're looking a bit ill.
You look rather pale.
You're
Could be a
lying.
tax. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Could be a bullshit artist.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I think remedies are probably just tap water. Not tap water, but
Got
water.
something for just about everybody in here.
She's a bit dodgy, that one.
Everything's for sale. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I call them junk, mate. Let's face it, they are junk. Absolute junk. Right then. I think that's it. Let's just get rid of that letter from the. Where is he? The there we go. Opened and done. See, they haven't fixed that, have they? See, this was done. They did this to support consoles, and as you can see,
Come back.
it's just a horrible system. So now I can't select anything else. You'd think Bethesda might have fixed something like that, wouldn't you, in this anniversary edition, but oh no. That's too much work for them, that is. Right then, we haven't been to Morphall yet, so let's take a walk down the path. This is my old mod list, by the way. I haven't made any changes whatsoever to my mods I've got installed. I do think that as an adult I shouldn't be subjected to child restrictions on my games, especially games aimed at over 18s. So I do make a point of installing some adult material, usually just nudity mods, but I don't go for bikini armour because quite frankly it's ridiculous. But anything that fits in the game that's an adult thing, I'll happily install as a matter of principle. Because I'm not a child, why should I have to live by under 16 restrictions? There we go, look. Yes, that's what I like to see. That bear over there. There's that rock. Well, the elk was harder than the other one. Well, that would have been a good shot if I pulled that off. Oh well, not wasting arrows on that. Yeah, anyways, it's quite excited. The idea I had about letting people, once a mod's finished, letting people upgrade it, port it, patch it, whatever they want to do. As long as I don't get crap because of what they've done, I'm happy with that. And it allows me to focus on working newer mods, because let's face it, whilst people can happily edit, add armour, change things in my mods, most of them don't have the skill set to actually make those mods. So if I make those mods and then when I'm done upgrading them and they're finished, just let people do that kind of thing, then that's good for everybody, isn't it? Yeah, you see this axe, love? Yeah.
Never should have come here.
Oopsies. Oops, nudity mods, like I said. Oopsies. And is that worth anything? Oh, it is. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be restricted by child settings because I'm not a child. To be honest though, right, it's okay me thinking that, but the kind of things I'd like to support that don't exist in the game because everybody seems to be making the same bikini armor mods to go with these nudity mods, so you don't get the clothing you want, you don't get the combinations of clothing you want, and because of Bethesda do this sort of like whole set of armour at once thing, you can't even divide them up anymore, you know, into top half, bottom half. Usually you don't get the flexibility you got in Oblivion, for example. So I used to like mixing somehow, like, you know, sometimes you'd have normal clothing and I might put like you know, corset, was it, or something, carapace something on top, and just leave the bottom without armour, simply because some people might not have a full set of armour. And I had some good combination doing that. I've lost it. Where is that? Oh, there it is. So look, he's just got light armour. It's a full suit. But it used to be separated into 2 sets. Who's he talking to? Oh, change direction. Yeah. He hasn't got a very good bow skill yet, by the way, so... Anyway, yeah, I'd like to see more clothes in it. Normal clothes, not bikini clothes, not special underwear, but normal clothes to go with these things. I think it'd add a lot to the game, especially if he looked at it and it looked like it's supposed to be in the game and not be brightly coloured Darth Vader outfits or anything. Now, little tip for you now, coming up for Solitude fans, that's fans of my Solitude mod. Grab these Nightshade and keep hold of some of the Dragon Bones, because if you join the Mogra Tong, between them you can make some rather deadly arrows. Deadly arrows and poison, that is. It's a skill you get or you develop as part of the Mogra Tong. Oh God, master. You develop it as part of the Mogra Tong. Aha. Okay, a little bit beyond there then. No. Better get it just right. Like that. Now see these steel garnets, see this kind of steel, I like that. Yeah, anyhow, collects the Nightshade thing, collect the bones. When you join the Mogra Tong and you learn how to make the poison and the arrows, your archery suddenly becomes a lot more lethal. Because you're an assassin, remember, one shot kills is what it's about, so that helps you in that regard. But you do have to collect some bits to do it, it isn't just a freebie. Here we go again. Sneak's going up whether I want it to or not. Maybe I should add a point to it. Sneaky heavy armour. Who would have thought it, eh? Oh, where's that bear? It's a noise, but it's well hidden. There he is. The whole idea of having heavy armour is to stand toe to toe with a bear like that and just take him out. That's the whole point. Do the same with dragons. Stand in front of the dragon's mouth and go, "Bite me!" Right. I think I will put a point in sneak. Just 1 point to get it started. Oh, I've got another point to add. There's actually... Oh, it doesn't matter what you do, you need bows. You either need bows or you need spells. I prefer bows. Where are we? We're going through the pass, are we? And there's another dragon. Oh, look at that. Saber-tooth tiger. Yeah, kitty, kitty. Come and get the axe in your head. Where are you going? Now that is what this build is supposed to do. I don't know what was happening early on with those seducer bandits. Well, we're just going to go over here and map this out, and then we're going to head up there and kill him off. Another dragon. Wrong way up. I don't think you can guard it from this side actually. I think that's accessible from the other side. But around here, there. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. Let's walk around. Hello, dragon. Fancy meeting you here. Have an axe. Have another axe. Have another axe. Yes, you know you want some. Come and get a piece of me. Come on back down. Where are you? Well, this is why you need the bow. Come back down here. Don't be a bloody coward. You coming down? Yes, he's coming down. You need some life insurance against fire, theft and axe, mate. You see, now if you had some life insurance now, look, right, you could have protected yourself against damage from axes. Because it's quite a common problem for dragons. It's like wherever they are, there seems to be an axe in their skull. That's what I am, Dragonborn insurance broker, insuring dragons since whenever I started this game. Da-da, da-da-da-da. Oops. Is this the way in, is it? No. Who's that?
Walking. Are you looking for a fight?
No, I'm looking to take all this. Ooh, some more here. We need to get up there. Yeah, I remember there's some weird ghosts or something. I think. We'll see anyway. By the way, I've noticed these like videos that you get, like this one. Seems to be a lot of under 30 types shouting, going, oh my god, we're going to kill this, oh no, oh, I can't believe he's doing that, oh we can't let him do it, I need a piece of that, I need a piece of that, over and over again. Need to chill, lay back, have some sex or something, he says. Now he's single and doesn't get any. Yes, I'll take out my sexual frustration on these ghosts. Yeah, ghosty.
I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
I don't have a choice either, so that's okay. It's absolutely okay, no problems whatsoever. Oopsies. I'm pretty sure the way up was through this. I can't remember offhand. It's been a while since I've done this one. I do remember having trouble finding the path. If not, it'd be a good dungeon delve, won't it? Yeah? Right. I need to sneak around these places usually, but I'm in heavy armour, so...
I'm sorry. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
Okay. Where are we?
There's some movement quite like that.
This isn't what I want. I don't have any choice. Sorry. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
Can't even see where you are, mate. Oops. No.
I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
Never should have come here.
Okay, now falling into your cunning trap, which I clearly didn't see. Die. Sometimes you've got to set the trap off to find out what it does. Surprise!
That's the best you can do.
Oh no, I've got a lot more than that. I kept thinking that says nerd armor. Dwarven greatsword.
Stay back. I don't want to do this. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't want to do this.
Actually, the Dawn Guard, when you get to the Soul Cairn, that's quite good. I like that bit. Although it does get a bit tedious at times. But if you're a mage or you want to enchant stuff in that particular section, so don't want to go that way, not yet anyway. Trying to find way back to that other area. I think it's up here. Ah, there we go. Oh, there we are. Can't see it from down there. Well, hopefully it'll let me finish this now. Go back down here. Back through here. Just know the route, that's all. Up here. Yeah, if I was to do the Windhelm one, I was thinking not Kvatch style, but as a basis for a series of lore-based quests. Yeah, you know. There we go. So you could be based in Whiterun, not Whiterun, Windhelm. I'm nowhere near it, am I? Is it? I'm messed up again. I think I have. Getting up there is always a problem anyway. Anyway, it says there's the other thing there. But anyway, it says the Windhelm thing. Yeah, you become Jarl of Windhelm. and then go from there. Start doing the missions and stuff. I mean, if you think about it, you get to the end of the Civil War, regardless of the outcome, right? So it's all I have to do is make the Jarl disappear because he's a treacherous scumbag that worked for the Falmor, even if he didn't realise he was a treacherous scumbag working for the Falmor, and put the player in charge. So Stormcloak, whatever else, same result for him. He goes bye-byes because he's not used after that. So the game won't miss him, and I can recycle everything. There we go. Second attempt. But if you're the Jarl of Windhelm, that gives you a power base as well. You could probably do something with the do something with everything. In fact, actually thinking about it, change the palace around a bit, make it more functional. Personal guards, that kind of thing. But the main thing would be fighting the Falmor.
Yeah!
Right, still a long way up here to go. What's this? I don't know. Yep, we'll take a bit of that action. Yeah. I've got to do a great deal of studying in it though. Or maybe I'll just play through Helga and listen to the priest, because I wrote it all down. Most of the important lore, you know, from what I need is actually in the temple in Solitude, where I placed the priest from Return to Helgen, and you get so far in and you talk to that priest and she tells you everything you need to know. So it'd be a bit like not research, revision. Can't find a way to get around there. I always end up doing this to try and get up there. Basically, I mean, it's a bit hard to describe, especially after 5 or 6 years of not looking at it. But basically, as you know, there are multiple Dragonborns, each one of them fighting the elves in some way, right? I mean, I know they're supposed to be fighting dragons, but they ended up fighting the elves most of the time because they were Nords, or most of them were Nords. And it's like they took on aspects of Akatosh. Is this the way around? No, I'm none the wiser, am I? Unless I can get up here somehow. Can I get up there? Nope, not letting me do that either. But anyway, it says you got like, I can't remember what they call it, Wood or something or other. It's a Nordic hero. One of the voices. I believe he was Dragonborn as well. All end up being Nordic heroes. Aha! All end up being Nordic heroes. But they have like, because it's Nords, Shore, which is basically Lorcan. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's basically Lorcan. It all links together. Because the different names doesn't help. There we go. I hate frost rolls. Look at the damage he's done, just a couple of swipes. Yeah, that'll teach you. can't pick it up. Anyway, it's a bit of a complicated situation with Larkin and that lot. But it's worth it though. It's worth exploring it. Because you've got the heart of Larkin, which the elves are supposed to have hid from the Nords. Could be the whole basis of the plot. How would that finish off? Well, it did. Yeah, Kind's peace might be good. Yes, dear, you don't need to flee. Arrow in the head. Most direct route down. Yeah, I'm heading in the right direction as well. Well, I seem to have lost Linda, is it? Oh yeah, we're heading for another one of my locations. Oh, what's that? A bear. Okay, another one. They must rebalance this quite aggressively. I really don't remember heavy armour being this easy to get through. What is the difficulty level on this anyway? Adept. Normal then. Yeah, that's just weird. Anyhow, I believe we're heading for one of my new locations from Return to Helgen, the latter half to be exact. So I have a load of Falmor hiding out in the old Dwarven Ordwemmer ruins. And this is one of them, if I remember right. And it seems a bit high up. I don't remember putting them this high up. There it is. One of my places. As you can see, it opens. Lesson for you there, Obsidian. Give people places they can go. Oh, creepy. Basically, that's a fortress now. It's full of elven troops. Oh, not elven troops. Falmor troops. They're planning to invade Skyrim and they're bringing their troops in bit by bit. But that's a spoiler. There's a number of places like that which you've got to go into and defeat. I could go in there and do it now. Then come back and the respawn, do it again. Or I could lock the door and wait for the quest to start and then do it the Obsidian way. Which is absolutely freaking boring, I'm sure you would agree. every time they do something, they do that. I mean, they did it Neverwinter Nights 2, did that in that. But the first Neverwinter Nights did it the other way around. It first Neverwinter Nights did it so you can explore all kinds of rooms, whether there was a quest there or not. They just seem to miss the point. What I normally do is I tend to unlock things, right, inside locations if I want to keep them private. So inside one spot you might get like a chest with an item in it, and that chest will either not be there the first time round, or it'll be magically created at just the right moment to achieve what you want to achieve. So the rest of the time you can run around and do anything you like. It won't affect the level, not when the quests are finally done. If anything, it means you can kill off the things in advance and go back and just walk through and get the chest without being interfered with by bad guys. So yeah, anyway, we're going to leave it there. I think it's been about an hour, so and I'll see you in the next one. But as you see, it's all working fine. Well, let's take a little trip back to Helgen. I'm currently mapping everything out, just so you know. That's why I'm going to places, just uncovering them. Comes in handy later on. Oh, this is where the miners are out, in that hut. Right, I am now. I should now be able to increase it. Smithing. Here we go. Smithing. And to go all the way up to walk. There we go. I just need to get rid of some weight, and I can have a look at making some art weapons and upgrade, taking an upgrade like the orc armor. Actually, the orc armor is quite good. By the way, if you wonder where the merchants go, they go into the pub.
Take a look. See you. Need something? Take a look.
Yes, I think that'll do. Right.
See you.
Now we head back. Pick up some of that orky stuff. And let's just have a quick look at what's needed to craft it. I can't quite remember. that's just the ingots. Okay, we can do that. Get an upgrade to the armour. Go from that to something better. But yeah, anyways, is I think a lot of potential, providing people don't cause a load of trouble like they did last time. It has always been the problem.
I'm right behind you. How can I
Because
serve you?
who wants to enjoy making mods and at the same time put up with everybody's nonsense? Eh? Nobody, right? I mean, nobody would do it. They'd be surprised, you know, games attract so many children, even man-childs. Right then.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burden. How can I serve you, my Thane? I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
Right then. Hopefully I'll have enough to get a full suit. Right then, here we go. Once I've got the armour I want, I usually upgrade it a little bit. I haven't done it with this one because quite frankly I couldn't be bothered. Right, let's start with the main piece then, shall we? That. Gauntlets, boots, helmet, gigantic battle axe, and a bow. Oh, that was lucky. Right, okay then. Parola. Alright, take that off. Don't want that on it. Don't want that on it anymore. But we do want that, and we do want that. So now that's going to be 1, that's going to be 2.
Need something? I have lots of things that might interest you. Take a look.
Now let's have a look what we've got. Yeah, we get some more of them.
Alright then.
Head over to this table here. Yes, we know, go away. Something else on it. Okay, that's quite a good upgrade. I'll come back over here. Okay. I think we'll add it to the bow first, just in case we run out. Oh, we didn't. There we go then. Sorted. Let's have a look at what we've got then. Weapon wise. Exquisite, exquisite. Yes, that's what we want, look. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, now we really will call it there. And we'll see how things go. See you later, guys.